Female psychology holds many mysteries that still puzzle researchers. In this video, we're uncovering 65 sexual psychological facts about women and men that will leave you speechless and curious to learn more. For instance, did you know that 97% of women choose a partner based on sexual performance? Additionally, statistics show that 80% of women have never experienced an orgasm, often due to factors like medication, hormonal issues, or inadequate sexual technique for most women. Sexual arousal starts long before the act itself, so it's essential to focus on foreplay in the US. 85% of couples don't discuss their sexual preferences, leading to dissatisfaction during orgasm. Women release endorphins, the happiness hormone, which alleviates physical and emotional pain. This video is packed with valuable insights that will leave you informed and inspired. Join us as we explore the sexual psychological facts about women and men. Stick around until the end to learn how you can incorporate these insights into your own life for greater fulfillment and well-being. You won't want to miss a single moment of this eye-opening journey before we begin. Please like the video if you enjoy it, as it helps me continue spreading Stoic philosophy. Now let's begin. Female ejaculation, commonly known as squirting, is not a myth. Many women report experiencing it during masturbation rather than with a partner, unlike men. Women need at least 15 minutes of proper stimulation to climax. Gasturb in women can lower the risk of type 2 diabetes, and regular sex and orgasms bolster the immune system. Women's orgasms originate in the brain, so mental focus is crucial. Using condoms does not hinder orgasm, according to an Indiana University study. Interestingly, the same brain region activated during orgasm is also triggered by food cravings. Women also have superior memory, often recalling past events in detail. A clitoral orgasm involves 5 to 5 contractions lasting 10 to 30 seconds, with the clitoris housing 9,000 nerve endings, double that of the penis. The term vulva encompasses the clitoris, labia, and vagina post-menopause. The clitoris can grow 2.5 times larger, leading to more intense orgasms in midlife. Women's preferences for touch vary. Some prefer gentle caresses, while others enjoy more vigorous stimulation. Nicknames for the clitoris include Canoe Man Rosebud and Bell of Joy. Women often achieve peak pleasure through clitoral stimulation, rather than penetration. Women have two main erogenous zones, the G-spot and the cervix opening endings in the vagina, which are uniquely distributed for each woman like a fingerprint. Staying high and hydrated enhances orgasm quality, and being tied up can increase the likelihood of reaching orgasm. Lastly, people are naturally drawn to partners who smell good, as scent plays a significant role in attraction. Ginger can boost excitement, increase your heart rate, improve blood flow, and set the mood for the night. In England, 90% of adults admitted to having some form of sexual interaction at work. Research shows that good sex activates the brain region linked to passion. Remember, condoms stored in wallets for over a month are more likely to break certain foods, like raspberries, which can increase sexual desire. The vagina, which is usually 3 to 4 centimeters long, can expand by 200% when aroused. A fertility survey in Denmark revealed that 55% of women desire more sex, and nearly 75% of respondents wish to have sex at least 3 times a week. An Italian study found that women who ate apples experienced better lubrication and sexual function, boosting their libido. Work stress affects sexual frequency. 40% of men and 35% of women have sex only once a week due to long work hours. Despite common myths, there's no link between foot size and penis size is known for being the most sexual place in the world. The clitoris, like the ear and nose, never stops growing and is 4 times bigger in your 30s than in your teens. The smell of pumpkin can stimulate blood flow, aiding erections. Men under 40 typically take about 10 seconds to get an erection. Interesting, 30% of people under 40 check their social media right after sex, and 20% of people under 35 use their phones during sex. In the past year, over 600 people in the US visited the emergency room due to injuries from sexual practices. 7 out of 10 women who date men they meet online regret it. Sex after the gym can be a great idea, as exercise increases blood flow to the genitals and boosts testosterone levels. Combining oral and manual stimulation can speed up a woman's orgasm. Drinking or eating something sweet before oral sex can make your tongue smoother, enhancing the experience for your partner. Women are more likely to cheat during ovulation during intercourse because the brain is less attentive, as fear and anxiety are suppressed during female orgasm. Popular positions for women to reach orgasm include lying on their side and being on all fours. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new facts. Okay, beside these tips, you need to know another fact in this session: what you should never do to your penis. If you don't start taking care of your private parts today, it could stop working, shrink, or even lead to infertility. Here are 8 things you should never do to your genitals, starting with a never restricting blood flow. Restricting blood flow prevents essential nutrients from reaching your genitals, which can cause them to stop working. One common way men restrict blood flow is by wearing underwear that's too tight. This can even make your penis appear smaller. To avoid this, buy underwear 1 to 2 sizes larger than you think you need. This gives your genitals the space they need to breathe for even better blood flow. Consider using an FDA-regulated penis pump, which has been shown to increase size in over 80% of men who use it. Never neglect your dental hygiene. Poor dental hygiene doesn't just lead to bad breath. It can also affect your sexual health. A 2012 study found a strong correlation between poor dental health and erectile dysfunction. Not brushing your teeth properly can lead to chronic periodontal disease, which spreads bacteria throughout your body and harms the blood vessels in your genitals. This results in weaker erections and a smaller penis. To prevent this, take care of your teeth and gums by brushing and flossing daily. Brush your teeth for 2 minutes and finish with an antibacterial mouthwash every night. This helps reduce the spread of bacteria. Now you might think that avoiding restricted blood flow and brushing your teeth correctly are enough, but there are 6 more habits that can weaken and shrink your genitals, and you might not even realize it. Don't work from the wrong place when working from home. There are 2 types of men: those who work from bed and those who work from a table. The first man, without realizing it, is reducing his testosterone sperm count and the size of his penis. When your laptop sits on your lap, it increases the heat in your groin area, which decreases sperm production and increases the risk of erectile dysfunction. So, work from a table, and if you must sit in bed or on a couch, place a pillow between your legs and the laptop to block some of the heat. Never ignore your body's warnings. The human body is like a car. When something goes wrong, it gives warning signs. One of the most alarming signs for a man is the inability to get or maintain an erection, which is a symptom of erectile dysfunction. Ignoring these signs can worsen the condition, so act quickly. If your issue is due to excessive pornography, cutting it out might resolve the problem. If not, you may need medical help. Instead of having an uncomfortable conversation with a doctor and taking pills, consider a natural solution: a penis pump. A study showed that over 95% of men who used a penis pump for 3 months saw improvements in erectile dysfunction and plan to continue using it. The bath mitt pump is the world's best-selling and the only FDA-regulated pump. It not only helps with erectile dysfunction, but can also increase size and girth, with some men reporting gains of up to 1 inch in length and girth. The pump works by driving more blood into your genitals, expanding the blood vessels, and consequently enlarging your package. A few months ago, a subscriber with performance anxiety and what he considered a micropenis reached out for help using the bath mitt pump. It transformed his confidence and performance, showing the significant impact it can have. Use your phone wisely whether you realize it or not. Your phone emits around 2.45 gigahertz of radiation. Initially, it was believed that small doses of radiation weren't harmful. However, long-term, studies have revealed otherwise. These studies found that the longer your sperm cells are exposed to this radiation, the higher the chance they lose their ability to swim due to the oxidative stress it puts on the body. This means that the longer you're on your phone or the closer you keep it to your groin, the higher the chances of fertility issues. Later on, there are certain things you should never do to your groin area. Never restrict blood flow. Never brush your teeth incorrectly. Never work from the wrong area. Never ignore warning signs and never use your phone for too long. However, there are 3 more things you should never do, and number 8 is probably the most crucial. What you do could eventually cause serious harm. Never send pictures of it. When it comes to talking to girls or sexting, there are 3 types of guys. The first type talks about sexual things in person. These guys are fine. The second type talks about sexual things both in person and through text, which can be risky depending on the girl. The third type sends pictures of his package to everyone. Under no circumstance should you ever become the third type. First, women are not as visual as men, so it's unlikely to turn her on. Second, women often share their sex lives with their friends, meaning your picture could end up being seen by many people. If you and the girl end up fighting, she could use it against you. So, even if she asks for it, don't do it. When you don't send the picture, she'll likely become more interested and intrigued when she sees you in person. Never stop using it. There are many men who follow the no-fat movement, but this can lead to disuse atrophy, meaning if you don't use it, you might lose it. The lack of use results in reduced blood flow leading to atrophy, and a decrease in size. There is currently no legitimate science supporting the benefits of no-fap. Most evidence is anecdotal. On the other hand, there are many studies proving that it's healthier to maintain regular use. Number 8, never use the wrong temperature of water on it. A lot of men end their day with a long hot shower, but this can be harmful to your package. A study from Harvard found that showering with water just 2 to 4 degrees hotter than your body temperature can significantly reduce sperm count and testosterone levels. The average body temperature for men is 98 to 100 degrees F, 36 to 37 degrees C to prevent damage. Keep your shower temperature around 96 to 98 dF, 34 to 36 degrees C. If you follow these guidelines and avoid these harmful practices, you will maximize the potential of your package. You will keep it healthy. Your sperm will thrive and you and your future kids will benefit. After you learn these tips, you need learn more about this. Listen until the end to understand more about sex. The reason most men can't get girls to like them back is that they don't possess the qualities women are looking for today. I'm going to show you the 8 things you should never do around women. If you want them to believe you have the qualities they desire, first, never let a woman open a door for herself. Men naturally want to support the women they care about, but you'll hear many women online claiming, "That's not what they want. I'm not looking for a man to do things for me," they might say, but they are often lying and they sign scientific proof to back it up. By opening the door for her, you show that you are supportive and it doesn't stop. There are 5 other things you should never let her do around you that don't involve spending money. Never let her walk on the roadside of a sidewalk. Never let her bend over to pick up something she dropped. Never let her stand while you're sitting down. Never let her be cold when you have a jacket to offer. Never let her walk home alone at night. Second, never send her these 3 pictures. When I was in high school, I had a buddy who constantly sent pictures to girls he was talking to on Snapchat. Most of these girls were never fully interested in him, and I told him it was because of those pictures, so don't be like him. Here are the 3 pictures you should never send a girl. Day out pictures. Women like men with a bit of mystery. When you send her update pictures of your day, you lose that mystery. Instead, if she asks what you're doing, just say with friends. This will make her wonder what you're up to and might even think you're with other girls. By avoiding these actions, you'll project the qualities that women like you. There are still 7 more things you should never do around a woman if you truly want her to start liking you. So stay tuned for more tips. Third, never send random selfie pictures. Random selfies often come off as feminine, needy, and boring. What is she supposed to say to make you look cute? Instead, avoid these 3 types of pictures. Random selfies. They look needy and boring. Women prefer a bit of mystery day out pictures. Keep some mystery in your interactions by not sharing constant updates of your day explicit pictures. Never send unsolicited explicit pictures, even if solicited. It's risky. Women aren't as visually stimulated as men, and sharing these pictures can backfire, especially if you ever have a fallout. Fourth, never mistake kindness for flirting. Women tend to be kinder and nicer to strangers due to their smaller and weaker stature. Many men confuse this kindness with flirting. Here's how to tell the difference using the ping pong method. Imagine every conversation like playing ping pong. The conversation should go back and forth between players, you and her. If you're asking all the questions and she's not returning any, it's like playing ping pong against a wall. She's just being nice, not interested if she answers your questions and asks follow-up questions. Now you're playing ping pong with another person, indicating her interest. Fifth, never allow yourself to be uglier than her. Women are hypergamous, meaning they prefer to date men who they feel are better than them. If a girl is hotter and better than you, she will always be dissatisfied in the relationship. Here are 3 ways to stay attractive and on top. Chisel your jawline. A chiseled jawline looks massively masculine and disciplined. Use an ice roller to tighten your skin and reduce puffiness and perfect your skin. Basic skincare is important, but take it to the next level with red light therapy. This boosts collagen production and skin health. Get lean, aim for a six-pack, or at least get lean enough to look fit in clothes. Use a sauna to sweat off excess water weight and reduce body fat. By following these tips, you'll project the qualities women are looking for and increase your chances of getting them to like you back. Excess water weight can make you appear heavier and hide the definition between your muscles. If you don't have access to a sauna, consider a portable at-home option. I use an infrared blanket from Bond Charge. Infrared not only helps you sweat off water weight, but also provides the benefits of red light therapy such as collagen production. It's convenient and effective, allowing you to sweat off 5 to 10 pounds from the comfort of your home. Enhances your attractiveness to be more attractive than most guys she's dated. Follow these 3 steps. Chisel your jawline. Use an ice roller to tighten your skin and reduce puffiness. Perfect your skin. Incorporate red light therapy into your skincare routine for collagen production and skin health. Get lean, aim for a six-pack, or at least look fit. Use a sauna or infrared blanket to sweat off excess water weight. If you want to check out any of the products I use, there's a link below with a special discount. Additional tips for attracting women. You now know 4 things you should never do around a woman. Never let her open the door, never send certain types of pictures. Don't mistake her kindness for flirting, and never let her be more attractive than you. Here are a few more tips to ensure women stay interested in you. Never say sorry. Many men say sorry too often, making them look weak and needy instead. Use these alternatives when you're late. Instead of apologizing, say thank you for waiting and carry on confidential. When you've done something wrong, don't immediately apologize. Say I get what you mean and take time to reflect on whether she was right. When you need to apologize, say you know what I'll do better next time. By replacing I'm sorry with these statements, you'll come across as more confident and in control. 7th, never use offensive language. Studies show that swearing doesn't impact perceived intelligence, but does affect attractiveness. Women find men who swear less attractive and less intelligent. Here's a guide to swearing. Mild swear words, these have minimal impact and can be used sparingly. Medium swear words, use them occasionally but avoid overuse around women. Major swear words, avoid these entirely around her. 8, never fake knowledge to appear smarter when asked about a topic they don't know. Many men try to fake their knowledge to appear smarter. Ironically, this makes them look less intelligent. Avoid this by using 3 simple words. I don't know. This shows intellectual humility, acknowledging your lack of knowledge and appearing more intelligent next time. Say, I don't know, can you tell me more about it? This not only makes you appear smarter, but also encourages conversation. 9th, never hold an alcoholic drink when talking to a girl. Consider these 2 pictures of me. In the first, I'm holding a beer and look happy. In the second, I'm holding a bottle of water and look the same. Which version looks smarter? Studies show that people perceive those holding water as more intelligent. This is due to the imbibing idiot bias, where alcohol impairs cognitive ability and makes drinkers seem less intelligent. When approaching a girl at a bar, switch to a bottle of water or sparkling water to appear more intelligent and in control. Stay tuned, buddy. Now we will discover how the signs could change your perspective on relationships and personal connections. First, she is very secretive about her phone. A crucial sign to watch for is how she handles her phone. If she's overly secretive, it could be a red flag. You might notice she always keeps her phone close, never leaving it unattended. She may get nervous or defensive if you ask about it, or try to glance at her screen. This level of secrecy can indicate she's hiding something or someone. Common behaviors include quickly changing the screen or closing apps when you're around. If she avoids having her phone out when you're together, or steps out of the room to take calls. This adds to the suspicion that having passwords on everything and being unwilling to share them creates a barrier to open communication. While privacy is normal, excessive secrecy can suggest deeper issues. It might indicate she's communicating with others in ways she doesn't want you to know about. Look for patterns and address them with an open and honest conversation. Trust and transparency are essential in any relationship. Understanding these signs can help you navigate potential issues before they become bigger problems. Second, her priorities change and you're excluded. Another important sign is when her priorities change and you find yourself excluded from her plans in a healthy relationship. Both partners should naturally integrate each other into their lives and future goals. However, if you start noticing she's making decisions without considering your feelings or excluding you from important aspects of her life, this is a significant red flag. For example, she might begin to spend more time with friends or engage in new activities that don't include you. Her interests and commitments might shift, leaving you feeling sidelined. It can feel like you're no longer a priority, and your relationship may start to feel one-sided. Additionally, she might make big decisions about her future without discussing them with you. Whether it's moving to a new city, changing jobs, or taking up new hobbies, these choices should ideally involve some level of consultation in a committed relationship. When they don't, it suggests she's planning a future that doesn't necessarily include you. It's crucial to have an open and honest conversation if you notice this happening. Understanding why her priorities are shifting can help you address any underlying issues and determine the best path forward for both of you. Third, she avoids introducing you to her friends. A telling sign is if she avoids introducing you to her friends in a healthy relationship. Meeting each other's friends is a natural step. It shows she's proud of you and wants to integrate you into her social circle. However, if she consistently makes excuses or seems hesitant about you meeting her friends, it could be a red flag. She might say things like they wouldn't understand or it's just not the right time whenever you bring up the topic. While occasional delays might be normal, constant avoidance can indicate something deeper. She might be trying to keep parts of her life separate, which could mean she's hiding aspects of her past or current activities. You might also notice that she prefers to spend time with her friends without you. This exclusion can make you feel isolated and question the seriousness of your relationship. It's important to understand why she's keeping you apart from her social circle. Addressing this issue involves a delicate conversation. Express how you feel and ask her about her reasons. Open communication can help uncover any misunderstandings or reveal if there's something more significant at play. It's essential for both partners to feel included and valued in each other's lives. She feels very comfortable with physical intimacy. One noticeable sign is if she feels very comfortable with physical intimacy. Being at ease with physical closeness can be a positive trait, but it might also indicate a past filled with many partners. If she seems unusually confident and experienced in intimate situations right from the start, it could be a sign of her past experiences. For example, she might initiate physical contact without hesitation or display a high level of confidence in intimate settings. While this isn't necessarily a bad thing, can sometimes be a clue to her history. This ease with physical intimacy could stem from a lot of practice and familiarity with such situations. You might also notice that she is open and adventurous when it comes to trying new things in the bedroom. Her comfort level might be higher than what you're used to, which can be both exciting and intriguing. However, it's important to understand the context of this behavior. Having a conversation about her comfort with physical intimacy can help you understand her better. It's crucial to approach the topic with sensitivity and respect, focusing on open communication rather than judgment. This can help build trust and deepen your connection. ensuring both of you are on the same page regarding your relationship's physical aspect. Fifth, she shows a lack of interest in discussing sexual health. A significant sign to be aware of is as if she shows a lack of interest in discussing sexual health. Open and honest conversations about sexual health are vital in any relationship. They ensure that both partners are informed and comfortable, contributing to a healthy and safe, intimate life. If she avoids these discussions, it can be concerning. You might notice that she changes the subject or becomes uncomfortable whenever you bring up topics like contraception, steals, or sexual history. This avoidance can create a barrier to trust and transparency in your relationship. It's crucial to understand why she's reluctant to engage in these important conversations. There could be various reasons for this behavior. She might have had negative experiences in the past that make her hesitant to talk about sexual health. Alternatively, she might not prioritize these discussions, which can indicate a lack of awareness or concern. Addressing this issue requires patience and understanding. Try to create a safe and non-judgmental space for these conversations. Let her know that discussing sexual health is important for both of you. By approaching the topic with care, you can help her feel more comfortable and open, ultimately strengthening your relationship and ensuring that both of you are on the same page when it comes to sexual health. Sixth, she tells vague or inconsistent stories about her past. Another important sign to watch for is if she tells vague or inconsistent stories about her past. When someone shares their life experiences, it's natural to expect a level of detail and consistency in their narratives if her stories frequently lack specifics or seem to change each time she tells them. This could be a red flag. You might notice that when she talks about her past relationships, social activities, or even day-to-day events, the details are often unclear or contradictory. One day she might describe a particular event in one way, and the next time the details might be different. This inconsistency can make it challenging to understand her true experiences and intentions. This behavior, it can stem from various reasons. She might be trying to hide certain aspects of her past, or she could be uncomfortable sharing truthful details. In some cases, it might even indicate that she's fabricating parts of her story to present herself in a particular light to address this issue. It's essential to foster an environment of trust and openness. Gently ask for clarifications when her stories don't add up, and let her know that honesty is important to you. By encouraging open communication, you can help her feel more comfortable sharing her true experiences, leading to a stronger and more transparent relationship. Seventh, she avoids emotional closeness. A significant sign to notice is if she avoids emotional closeness in a healthy relationship. Emotional intimacy is as crucial as physical intimacy. It involves sharing feelings, thoughts, and experiences on a deeper level. If she consistently keeps you at arm's length emotionally, it can indicate deeper issues or past experiences. You might find that she is reluctant to open up about her feelings or discuss personal matters. She might deflect conversations that require emotional vulnerability, or change the subject when things get too personal. This avoidance can make it difficult for you to connect with her on a deeper level and can leave you feeling distant and disconnected. There could be various reasons for this. Behavior. She might have been hurt in past relationships and is now afraid of getting too close. Alternatively, she might not have had the opportunity to develop the skills needed for emotional intimacy. This lack of closeness can create a barrier in your relationship, making it hard to build a strong, trusting bond. Addressing this issue involves patience and understanding. Encourage her to share her thoughts and feelings by creating a safe and non-judgmental space. Let her know that you value her emotional well-being and want to understand her better. Building emotional closeness takes time, but with consistent effort and open communication, you can strengthen your connection and deepen your relationship. Conclusion. As we wrap up this insightful and eye-opening exploration into the intricacies of female psychology and sexual behavior, it's clear that understanding these topics not only enhances your knowledge, but also provides tools for improving intimacy and communication in your own relationships. We've covered a wide range of psychological facts that shed light on both women's and men's sexual experiences, and it's evident that intimacy, communication, and mutual understanding are key to a fulfilling sexual life. The statistics and facts we discussed offer valuable insights, but what's more important is how you can apply them in your own life. One of the most striking takeaways is that communication about sexual preferences is still a major gap in many relationships, with 85% of couples not discussing their sexual likes and dislikes. This lack of communication can lead to dissatisfaction and frustration, but it also means that there is an opportunity to improve your connection with your partner simply by opening up these conversations. Consider making communication a priority in your relationship. Talk openly about your desires, preferences, and what works for you and your partner. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but addressing these topics can strengthen your emotional and physical intimacy. Similarly, the emphasis on foreplay and emotional connection is another crucial aspect of female sexuality that many might overlook. Understanding that sexual arousal starts long before the physical act itself opens the door to more meaningful, fulfilling experiences for both partners. Whether it's through verbal affirmations, acts of kindness, or extended physical intimacy, setting the mood and focusing on the emotional connection will heighten the sexual experience. Another important point we touched on is how closely sexual health is tied to overall well-being. From the role of endorphins released during orgasm, which alleviate stress and pain, to the physical benefits like enhanced immunity and reduced risk of certain diseases, it's clear that a healthy sexual life is about more than just pleasure. It's about holistic health. For men, understanding the importance of maintaining proper blood flow and paying attention to general health, like dental hygiene, can prevent potential sexual health issues down the road. This knowledge equips you with practical habits that you can incorporate into your routine today, from improving your fitness and staying hydrated to adopting healthier habits around technology, such as avoiding placing hot laptops on your lap. We also debunked some common myths, such as the notion that sexual performance is entirely physical. Sexual satisfaction, especially for women, often begins in the brain, which means mental and emotional states are just as important as physical ones. Paying attention to your partner's emotional needs, making them feel comfortable and secure, and focusing on mental foreplay can have a massive impact on sexual satisfaction. Another myth we discussed is that size determines satisfaction, which we know from research is not the case. Rather, understanding the importance of technique, communication, and emotional closeness is far more important than physical attributes. So, where do you go from here? The facts and research we've shared aren't just trivia. They're tools for self-improvement and building deeper connections. The next step is applying what you've learned, whether it's improving communication with your partner, focusing on foreplay, or simply becoming more in tune with both your and your partner's emotional and physical needs. Remember, sexual health is an ongoing journey of learning, adapting, and growing together with your partner. The more you understand about these psychological aspects, the more empowered you will be to have a healthy, fulfilling, and balanced relationship. If this video has sparked your curiosity, and you're eager to dive even deeper into the psychology of sex and relationships, then stay tuned, because we're just scratching the surface. Our upcoming videos will explore how sexual psychology affects relationships, personal development, and even your overall mental and emotional well-being. Before we go, if you found this video helpful or enlightening, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. When you subscribe, you'll ensure that you don't miss out on any future content that can help you grow in both your personal and intimate relationships. Be sure to activate the notification bell so you're instantly alerted when a new video drops. And one last thing, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What fact surprised you the most? Was there anything in this video that challenged your perceptions or made you think differently? Let me know by commenting below with a number 1 if you found value in this video, or a number 0 if you think there's room for improvement. Thank you for joining me on this journey of discovery into the sexual psychology of men and women. Your pursuit of understanding and growth is what makes conversations like this possible, and I'm excited to continue exploring these topics with you. Until next time, take care of yourself and your relationships, and remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to enhancing your personal and intimate life.